final testing for my game. I'm going to test that all my different criteria work. Okay, so the first criteria is that the player moves in 4 directions. So I've got left, up, right, down, yeah. You can see I can move in 4 directions. Okay, players can shoot. Okay, let's restart. You can see I'm shooting here in all directions. The next one, enemies appear and go towards the player. Okay, we can see the enemies have appeared, and if I go over here, are they going to come towards me? Let's try and hide behind here so I don't get hit, but as you can see they all are making their way up to this corner. Okay, collision detection. Right, so I've got 3 categories here. The first one is between a player and a bullet. So getting hit by an enemy bullet should reduce my health, as you can see it is, and the bullet is disappearing after it's hit me. The next is between the enemy and the bullet. So if I shoot an enemy with a bullet, the bullet should disappear. And if it hits, I mean. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's try and kill some of these. So, no, I've not hit any yet. Okay. Maybe I'll actually hit an enemy. You can see I hit an enemy there and it worked. And there again, and it worked. Okay. Player and enemy. Okay, so I'm just going to go into an enemy here. I'll let the enemy go into me. I mean, click. Let's restart that. That enemy just went straight into me and I died. Next, enemies can dodge projectiles. Okay. So I'm going to shoot at this enemy here. You see they're moving out of the way there of the projectile. Watch that enemy there. Both of them have moved out the way. All of them moved out the way. That enemy's moved out the way. So there you go. Next is a working health bar and score. So if you look at my health and score on the top left, when I get hit it will decrease my health like just there, and then as you saw as well, when I kill an enemy my score is going to increase by 10. So let's get hit a couple more times just to show it working. There you go, and there we go. Okay, next is the background image. As you can see there is a background image and it doesn't affect gameplay, it doesn't affect the barriers, so there you go. Next I'm checking there's a game over screen. Okay, so let's let myself die. There's your game over screen. You get a final score and you get the option to either restart or quit the game. I'm gonna personally quit. And then next is I've got a main menu with options to play, which you can see there. I've also got an option to see the controls there, and I've also got an option to quit like this. Okay, next is checking the pause menu. So while I'm in a game, moving around, click escape, pause menu, I can resume. It's that same position, it's that same score, everything's the same. I can also restart like that, and obviously you can see there I've restarted. I can also quit like that, and there we go. Okay, the next one is the customizable controls. So I'll go down here. So I want to change the move up key from W to the arrow up key. I'm going to hold down W and click up. Down, I want this down. Left, I want this left. Say right, for some reason I want it as P. I don't like it. I want it. So now I hold down P and the right. There you go. And then these will be applied into the game. So right now I'm clicking the arrow keys. And then I'm going to click the WASD. Nothing's happening, but this is the arrow key and it is working absolutely fine. Okay. Next I'm showing a save and load. Okay, so I'm going to go into a game here, get a couple score, lose a bit of health. These red enemies take longer to kill than the others. There we go. So I've got some score there. I think that'll be fine, just to lose a little bit more health. Okay, now I'm going to save by clicking S. I'm going to quit this, quit the program, go back into the program, play, and I can see my score and my health were the same as when I saved before and quit. And I might as well leave that for the rest of the testing. There's no need for me to get rid of that. Next I'm testing the obstacles. I'm testing the spawn in a random location and I spawned with a random size. So let's try that now. You can see the obstacles, you can see where they are there. See There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 obstacles there. Okay. If I go back into it, I can see they're bigger, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 this time. They're in different places with different size and a different number, and that works. If I show that working again, just one more time, there you go. Different shape, different size, different position. Next is the pathfinding, so can they... Let's go until we get some big obstacles, and then I'm going to show the enemies going round the obstacles to get to the player. So let's do that now. Okay. Let's head... well, let's lure them over to this side first, and then I'm going to go behind an obstacle. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. There may not be enough obstacles here for it to fully work, but... Hang on. Let me restart this. Okay, this will be better. Yeah, okay. So let's go up here. Let's go and hide up here. Go and hide it in this corner. And you can see these enemies coming toward it. They've just gone round that obstacle, as you can see there. There you go. I'm going round the obstacle in the shortest path to get to me. Next, I'm testing that the power-ups work. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself some more health, and my obstacles down here in my main game. This is between 10 and 30 seconds. I'm going to reduce that just so I can get them very quickly. Between 5 and 10, like that. Okay. So now I've got lots of health. And yeah. Let's wait for one of these power-ups to spawn in, shall we? How did I still die? I'm not sure. Let's try that again. Where are these power-ups? Let's have a look. I can see a power-up there in the bottom right. I'm going to go and get. What's this one giving me extra strength? Let's have a look. I think this one is giving me extra health because the health's so high you can't actually see it. 1 second, let me change the health back just so in case I do get the health one you can see it actually working. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I see my health decreasing, whatever. Let's wait for a power up to spawn in somewhere. There's one out. Okay, there's one down here. Let's go into it. As you can see, that should have given me more damage. Let's try and kill some of these enemies now. These effects only last for 15 seconds though. Yeah, you can see there, instantly I've killed them. Let's just try and get rid of a lot of them. Let's try again, try and get one of the more interesting. There's a power up down there, let's get this. Again, I've got the damage one, I get the damage one every time, which I think is quite unfair. Just my luck in it. Okay, I can see one down here. Let me lure these enemies away and then I'm going to go and get that one. Okay, never mind. Let's try that again. There's one up there. Let's have a look what this one is. That is another damage one. Right, well, I've got the damage one. I'm going to try and get rid of the code for the damage one. And I'm going to see if I can get a different one because I think that is just my luck. Where is it? Obstacles, spawn power up. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Go to the player class. Let's just try again to get a different one, shall we? Here's one. Oh, right, there we go. We have actually got a different one now. Whew. So, as you see, this is clearly the speed power up, and this should stop in a sec and put me back to normal speed. I can go try and find another power up as well. Okay, I'm back to normal speed as you can see there, it's just one off. Right. I knew I would die there. Right, let's try that again. And this time, I'm going to try and get a different power up to either the damage increase from 30 score on that much health. I've got the speed one again. Right, let's try and get a different one. Here's one, let's have a look. Oh, come on. Another damage one. I don't want the damage one. Let's try again to get a different one. I can see one in the bottom right there. There we go for that one. Okay. Oh, I've got speed again. I don't want speed. Let's try again. Try and get a different power up. Another damage one. That is ridiculous. How unlucky I'm going. To make it easier to see, I'm going to get rid of this save file. Okay. Let's try this again. Come on, just give me that one there. Also the damage one. That's rubbish. Let's put a timestamp in mine right up where I get a different one because it only takes some damage in case. Yeah, my health just went up there from getting that power up. So let's try and kill some of these because it's quite annoying. Can I see one over here? That's done my health again. So as you see there, the only one I think we're missing. Are we missing any? Not sure. If I put another one in there. Got speed, I've done speed, invincibility, okay. Right. I've done that. The next test is background music and sound effects. So it's the background music, it's the sound effects. You can hear the background music there. The sound effects, let's try and kill something and find out. There you go, there's the sound effect for killing enemies. And power up. It gives you a little like coiny noise. Okay, next I'm checking audio controls. So can I change the audio? So you've heard how loud that one was just then. Go to here. I can use up and down here to adjust my music volume. So I want the music on 10%, but I want the sound effects on 50%. Let's have a look how this sounds. So you can barely hear that background music there, can't you? You can barely hear that. And the sound effects have also got quieter. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try and mute. I'm going to mute these sound effects. I'm going to put this volume a bit down. Okay, let's try playing like this. So when I kill someone now, there shouldn't be any effect at all. Or when I pick up power up, there shouldn't be any effect. So let's try it. Let's try picking up this power up. I shouldn't hit anything. Nope, didn't hit anything there. You see the power up has still worked. As I can go in very fast. Let's try and kill something here to get that sound effect as well to work. I don't think we will. And then more enemies increasing at a higher spawn rate as the game goes on. If you can see here, I'll just let you watch how the enemies spawn here. See the enemies here spawning. At an increasing rate. And eventually this should get to the point where there is that many enemies on the screen. The game is practically impossible if you're not killing them. If your sole goal is to not kill any enemies, we'll get to a point where the game just becomes unplayable. Because it is that hard. Which is what I wanted. So you can see how many enemies are there now, how many bullets they're firing at me. I'm somehow managing to dodge them all. I don't know how, but I somehow am. There we go, I died. And that is my testing all working, all good, works just fine.